It's hard to understand the way that you went out. I bet you're living with a little hint of doubt. Maybe next time when you gotta show your hand, you won't cut and run, you'll finally make a stand. 'Cause I know it's true, I'm finally getting to you. We're not through. Yeah, I know it's true, I'm finally getting to you. Existential questions always get you down. All you want to know is are we lost or found? Is there something that you feel you need to chase? I bet you thought you'd put me in my place. 'Cause I know it's true, I'm finally getting to you. We're not through. I know it's true, I'm finally getting to you. Yeah, I know it's true, I'm finally getting to you. We're not through. Yeah, I know it's true, I'm finally getting to you. You can run, you can hide, but inside, I'm finally getting to you. Yes, it's true. I still love you, but I am getting to you.
Stand by to initiate release sequencer. On my mark. 5,
We're on express elevator to hell. Going down.
2, 1. Mark.
Ooh, welcome back. Oh yeah, we've got audio. Sweet. Welcome back to the Resupply with me, Guy Next Door, bringing you a solo double tap of all things Space Marines and Laser Force. It's really weird sitting here by myself with like no like bed music or no co-host. It's really weird. It becomes a very silent thing, and I'm not a big fan of silence because it means that I have to listen to the thoughts going around in here, which is terrible. It's terrible. That's okay. It's beside the point. Hello, chat. Nice to see you too. Nice to see you. I hope everyone is doing really, really great. I was umming and ahhing about whether or not to do the show today, and about whether or not I should have gotten a co-host, because as you can see, co-hosts are gone. It sounds like people need to spend their points to make some noise. Well, that's the other thing is for some reason, just before, I made the decision about half an hour ago to be like, all right, cool. I got some stuff to talk about. I don't want to wait another week. We didn't do a show last week. Fuck it. I'll do a solo show. And I went to log in and none of my, nothing worked. For some reason, Twitch logged me out of Twitch, which logged me out of like the lights, and I mean maybe the sounds work, I don't know, but it logged me out of everything except for OBS, and yeah, so I don't even know if any of that shit works today. I'll push this button, we'll see. No, did do anything. I just got a warning light. Yes. Yeah, I hope you guys are good. Like I said, I didn't want to wait another week. And as much as I enjoy listening to the sound of my own voice, I do really enjoy doing this show with the other two. Even though this week I was like, you know what? We might have to get some new co-hosts. But I digress. Yeah, I hope you guys have had a good couple of weeks. I haven't played lasers for a couple of weeks. Oh, the sound works, just not the lights. Lights. 59 months, Lucy. Jesus. That's awesome. Ahoy from Pinball Tournament. Ahoy to all the pinballers. I hope you guys are doing well. Is the Pinball Tournament at Lasers, or are you at a different place? Yeah, that's a question I have for you. Is that Netherworld? Oh, sick. Netherworld is choice. I really enjoy that place. Daz, what's up, dude? Nice to see you. As you can see, instead of having the other two dudes, I have this nifty logo, which I've been meaning to put onto the stream for a while. Dunks, what's up, dude? This is the Laser Force Space Marines International's 2026 official logo. I'd say like, he's sitting there by himself and Miles will throw him a bone. Secret Disc Golf Podcast. What? Dude, I had so many thoughts. I was like, I could get one of the boys on to talk about disc golf, which I want to do at some point. But it doesn't work for like timing wise for most of the disc golfers. So I don't know. But that is a piece of news. Would make a great back tattoo. I mean, maybe that's, I don't know. I do have this. I've got this thing. We've got a bunch of logos now from past Nats, and I kind of want to do like a Letterman jacket, and have each tournament logo embroidered on the sleeve or sleeves. I think that would be cool. I think that'd be really cool. Post Nats, I think so, dude. Well, okay, so let's talk about a couple of things. First and foremost, and we'll get the exciting disc golf news out of the way. Some of you may know I've been working on putting a course in locally here. I got a notification that the construction begins on Wednesday. So Dunks, I won't be able to play this week. There's a course going in. I got to be there to supervise. Imagine that. Little old guy next door supervising a construction. Yeah. But that's exciting. So next time we have, I don't know, the LFDGA down this side of the world, we can actually play on my very own course designed by yours truly. So I'm excited about that. But the news that I wanted to talk about outside of this logo here, don't need some other. I've got to talk to you about that as well, because I had a conversation with I had a conversation around that, but I'll fill you in when I see you next. Yeah, outside of this new logo, we've got a couple things. So there's a message that went out last week on Facebook, which Beans put out a post on Facebook. If you're on the Laser Force Tournament's Facebook page, you probably would have seen it. It got seen by a lot of people. I didn't know that post was going out, and I asked him promptly to take the post down. But basically, it was a hey, let's fundraise for Guy Next Door to come to Nats. And I won't bore you with the details, because the boys have put up some money to bring me to Nats. So I have actually booked flights to come to Nats this year. I didn't think it was going to happen for me, but I have booked to come to Syracuse. So it's official. Guy Next Door is coming to Syracuse 2026 Laser Force Internationals. I'm not a big fan of getting handouts and stuff, and I certainly didn't want to put it on the community to kick in money to bring me out, because it's already costing a lot of people a lot of money to do that. So go fund Next Door. So as much as I enjoy taking the community's money, I don't want to do it that way. So firstly, apologies for that post going out. I talked to Beans about it, and he was like, "Nah, yeah, I'll take it down." I'll chip in the longer away, the less people to beat you in disco. um, Instead of doing that, so I am coming in that, and I do want to take your money, but I don't want to take it for free. So I've been working on another Nats tee for this year, which we'll put out on the disc golf tournament for you tomorrow. Hell yeah, let's go. Oh, is that the women's disc golf global event? That's awesome, Lucy. Shit, yeah. I think they're doing one here, but they must be doing one here. I don't know. Yeah, like I said, I do want to take your money, but I want to give you something in return rather than just me. So we put together another tournament shirt for the year. This is what this year's Nats t-shirts look like. Now the thought process behind the design is it's in Syracuse colors, Syracuse University, I guess. Their colors are like orange, but the side panels, the body panels are actually a replica of what the new Fun Warehouse floors have been designed. So there's a bit of a nod to the actual Fun Warehouse. And shout out to Sanch for like hosting us again this year. But that's the design. It's got the kooky multicolored chip flooring panel design across the flanks of the body, and then a couple of subtle nods to Laser Force, and also the Fun Warehouse logo on the background, because shout out again to them for hosting again this year. I hope you guys like it. I haven't worked out the pricing and stuff yet. I'll make it as affordable as possible. But yeah, that's I love the design, even if it does give me epilepsy. Amazing. If you wore any other, yeah, exactly right too. And orange, like I'm not a big orange guy myself, but I actually dig the shirt. And I've been looking at some of the designs for the t-shirts in years gone by, and there are there's a bit more orange in there that I thought I would ultimately work with on a normal basis. So I don't know, maybe I do like orange. But that's the tournament shirt for this year. I will put a post up on the Discord. Here we go, on the Discord and in the Facebook group, and we'll collect orders over the next couple of weeks for these shirts. Yeah, so if you want one, send me a message and we'll put you on the list. Obviously, we can customize it with your code name. Lucy will look to put the flag on there for you again if that's what you want. But there is a bit of customization involved. So let me know if you want one. I'll sort you out. That's the best way to give me your money, is buy a t-shirt. Buy a t-shirt from me. Give me your money. Only if you can afford it though, and certainly don't be giving me no money for free. Right, that's the first bit of news. The second one is part of me wanting to come to Nats this year was I don't know if I'm at a point where I can actually like play competitive laser tag anymore, at least to the ability that I used to be able to play. So I'm actually not coming to play this year. My role this year will be commentary only. I'm going to come and be running the commentary and essentially be media. I'm going to be media this year. So if you can tolerate me being on a microphone, guess what? You'll have a week of it with me talking and commentating games. Broadcaster, exactly right here. Yeah, you can't spell broadcast without the bro. So yeah, that's my role this year. I'll be doing commentary. I will look to have some guest commentators come and commentate with me. We're gonna try and maybe not meet the same level of I loathe to use the words professionalism, but maybe not to that same level that we hit in 2024. But yeah, we'll try and do a good job, because I'm passionate about the sport. I know pretty much most of the people in this community are passionate about the game, and we want to do right by you guys. So yeah, that's the plan. At least they'll be coming to talk about laser tag, talk through the games. We'll do player interviews. We got a bunch of sponsors and stuff. At least you won't be awake for dumb hours if you're on site. Yeah, exactly. Although the way that the tournament is running this year, it kind of worked out. So I think I'll bring up here. We have the event schedule here. This particular tournament runs for 6 days, which is one more day than we're kind of used to. There's a bunch of official sponsors that'll come on board. Shout out to all the sponsors. You could see them listed there. Here we go: the Fun Warehouse, Alzheimer's Association, the Wildcat Camelus. I'll learn all these before I jump on the mic. The taco truck, I can't remember the name. Baja something, Copper Top Tavern, Jersey Mike Subs, Snap Fitness, Force Pro Sports, Tivia Chick Loves Laser Tag, and of course the Resupply podcast. The way the timing worked out is, I think in the mornings, they're running a laser ball tournament during this week as well, which is kind of cool. We haven't run a side event at a Nats for a number of years, maybe like the early 2000s. They used to run a Masters event like prior to tournaments, at least when I first started playing. And I think Auckland in 2002, I think ran a D&D mini tournament. I don't know, it was before my time. But yeah, there'll be a laser ball tournament that runs parallel with the Space Marines 5 tournament. So excellent news for all of you laser tag enthusiasts. The other thing as well is Armageddon. Armageddon is running, I think, the week before this tournament or weekend before this tournament. So if you like laser tag, there's a lot of laser tag to be had this week, which causes my knees to just shudder at the thought. But yeah, the timing for us in Australasia, I think the time difference means the Space Marines portion of day 1 and day 2, because it starts midday local time. I think that means that it starts like 9 a.m. Auckland time, something like that. 9 a.m. and 7 a.m. for Australia. So not crazy hours, but from the Wednesday start time is a little bit brutal. So 7 a.m. Yeah. Oh, yuck. I'm right there with you too. I had to get up before 8 o'clock. Awesome event on the Thursday. Actually, let's go through this. So we got media day on the Monday, which at this they've got local news station coming out to do team photos and like interviews and stuff. So a bit of promo for the Fun Warehouse. Jersey Mike's sandwich day on the Tuesday. Shout out Jersey Mike subs. Believe they're bringing in a bunch of sub sandwiches on the Tuesday. On the Wednesday, pizza pub. That's the social night. So there's a mix and mingle at the Wildcat Camelus. That's going to be a great time. The last couple of times we've done like a Wednesday mixer, I think you can maybe call it. I don't know. It's a really good way to kind of ease some of the tension that's built up over the last couple of days of highly competitive laser tag. So that'll be a bit of fun. On the Thursday, massive shout out to Tivia Chick. She runs an annual event called Tag for a Cause. So all funds raised are being donated to the Alzheimer's Association. So really, really awesome cause. Highlander tag for a cause. That's cool. Maybe I'll play that. Maybe that's the only tag I'll play for the week. I don't know. We'll see. Laser War finals on that day as well. So 4 days of intense laser wall action. Friday, food truck. There we go. Baja Cali Taco Company. That's the name of the tacos. They will be on site from 5 p.m. What a rad thing. This is something that I thought would be really cool thing to have at Laser Force tournaments. Is you call up a food truck or a couple food trucks. You say, hey, look, we've got a captive audience here. Come and park the truck for an hour and a half, 2 hours, and do a bit of business, because there's a decent amount of us, and we're kind of stuck there. We've been eating whatever sandwiches we've made for the week. So that'll be really fun on the Friday, and then Saturday will be finals, and then Saturday night will be the awards dinner. History of Laser Force on display. What does that mean? Oh, I need to ask Beans. I don't know what that is. That sounds rad. Sweaty humans and tacos name a better combo. Maybe chuck a beer or two in there in the mix. That just cherry on top. So yeah, it's looking like a really cool event. I have been talking to Beans semi-regularly about the event. He messaged me yesterday, and he was like, "Oh, dude, only what was it, 5 weeks to go? No, 7 weeks to go. Less than 2 months." He said, "Less than 2 months to go," which I don't know. It seems to be creeping up kind of quick. So, should be pretty fun week. I'm glad that I'm coming. I'm glad that I'm gonna get to catch up with people again. For anyone that is interested, I believe from the Sunday, I think Sunday, Monday, and maybe Tuesday. Lenny, if you're in chat, maybe you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Sunday, Monday, Tuesday will be this year's LFDGA Dick Gold Dick Gold Invitational. I don't know. Dick Gold Memorial tournament. I've got the Dick Gold trophy sitting over here, which I'm guess I'm bringing with me. I don't know. Like Lenny won it last time, so I should probably bring it with me, and hopefully I can leave it in someone else's house for a change, because I've had it for a while, and it's big. It's big and bulky, and I hate traveling with it. But yeah, if that's something that interests you, so there's like 2 weeks, almost 3 weeks of activities and shit. At least let me bring it with you to bed for one night. I can have it back after. Why is this one side really polished? That's really weird. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff happening, and I can't wait. I'm very, very excited to be a part of it. I'd resign myself to the fact that this year I'd probably, if anything, I'd commentate from afar. I'm excited at the prospect of having a commentary team on site to do interviews, to get, like, I don't know, the feeling of the building. That was one thing that I really missed. We got close at the Loveland Nats, but you miss the vibe of the building. You miss kind of the energy that's going throughout the place. You kind of miss out on like a little bit of the drama, There's always a bit of drama happening throughout the week, so you kind of miss out on that. But you get to tell the story of the games from your perspective. And at this point, I think I've got a couple of guest commentators, or at least one guest commentator. I'm hoping to have a few more. It would be cool to kind of to do some rolling color commentary with somebody. Maybe I don't know. We'll hit up some of those Utah boys. We'll see. Yeah. yeah, so very excited to be doing that. I'm hoping that there'll be, you know, I think Luke can commentary. Exactly right. Hey, Glader, how long are you guys there for? Because we are like I'm gonna be there like way longer than I intended to be. I think I'm there like 20 days, which is stupid, but when you travel that far, it seems like a waste to only be there for like 7 days. But if people are looking to do some activities after the fact, I am very, very keen. There's a couple of baseball games happening in New York City, which hopefully I think the Mets play the Dodgers, which would be cool. But yeah, if people are traveling after or before, let me know because I'll come tag along and hang out and have a bit of fun. Yeah, I think Luke is putting together player packets again this year. I think. So if you from the 6th to the 21st. Oh, you're there for a while. Fuck yeah. All right. I have to talk to you off stream and figure out your travel detail. Are you playing Armageddon? Because that's a long time. Shit, what was I saying? Oh yeah, Luke. So I think Mischief is working on the player interview videos again. We're gonna look to have the player images again. So if you haven't already, you're definitely in for a Mets game pre-tournament. Oh, you could be. When do you fly in? When do you get in? You get on the Saturday, no? Let me know. Go to a baseball game. I like the Dodgers. I'd like to see them play. Yeah, if you haven't already done your player interview or sent through your player images, please get onto that ASAP. Like if you've still got yours from previous years and you just want to use that, sweet, we can just do that. But the quicker you don't want to die. Glenn, I perpetually think of you as like in your like early 20s. I forget that you're getting on as well. So you're in New York from 8th till the 10th, flight of queues on the 11th. 11th's the Saturday, right? Oh, dude, we're gonna be there at the same time. All right, let's connect you and I. We'll figure out a plan. Yeah, so if you haven't already done your player profile stuff, please do it ASAP. The reason I push to have this stuff done is because it adds so much. Oh no, I think my camera's still working. That was weird. Don't die on me, camera. That was so strange. I think you'll be 30 this year. God damn, dude. I don't. Yeah, we're like exactly 10 years apart. I turned 40 just earlier. Just turned 40. Yay for us. Yeah. So all of that stuff adds like flavor and color and just magic to the tournament. So like the sooner you can get that info that he requests, the better it is for us behind the scenes to implement it and make the whole thing feel like an event, feel full. So yes, please. What did you miss? I talked about this. What's up, Beans? Beans, you might know. What is in the finals and awards? It says history of Laser Force on display. Is Tivia bringing some stuff? Like, are you guys setting up like a museum thing, or is that like a multimedia project? Or yes. I assume to the first thing. 6 days till you're old. Are you about to turn 40 as well? Oh, goodness me. Tivia will have a table on display at dinner. Oh, dude, that's so cool. That's so cool. Maybe I'll send her this guy. I'd like to do something with the giant Laser Force sign in the background, but it is a little bit big, and I've very much run out of space in my office. So maybe I'll see if she wants it. I don't know. It'd be hard to get it to her. The other thing as well, I sent you a message, but I'll show you here. Let's hide that one. Obviously, massive shout out. I forgot to say before, massive shout out again to Marco out of Loveland. He puts together the logos every year. Every year he knocks it out of the park. His art style is amazing, and we're pretty lucky that he puts such rad things together for us. Bit of a fuck you to Resupplies that he left the Resupply logos out of the logo. I mean, I guess they don't care about the medical or the ammo, but you know, what a jerk. This was the other thing we talked about. The t-shirts. I think that's the final design we'll go with. I enjoy, like, I thought it needed something a little extra, so I put the nod to the new Laser Force logo kind of subtle in the backgrounds. I think it adds a little something. And also, like we said, the body panels are modeled after the new floors that have been installed at the Fun Warehouse. So a nod to you guys, a nod to Syracuse. It's a shirt that is very much Syracuse. It's in your guys' colors, obviously, and yeah, I'm looking forward to them turning up and hopefully being rad. They look pretty rad. I'll take orders for them. I haven't finalized the price yet. I'll put a post up, like I said, in the Discord and on the Facebook, and we will start taking orders for the shirts and stuff. I also talked about like I don't know, just watch the pod back. Just watch it back. That's how you find out. Massive shout out as well to Beans, actually, because Beans is already put in a shit ton of work into this year's tournament, to making this year's tournament awesome. You know, the amount of sponsors that he's brought on board, the fact that, you know, we kind of have run of the place for like over a week or a calendar week, is amazing. It's a big testament to yourself and also to Sanch as well, because, you know, if only like we've got good owners here, but like I think if there was a trophy to go to the best owner, it might go to him. Sanch is a bit of a legend. But yeah, it's gonna be a good time. I can't wait. I can't wait to kind of expand, for me at least, what my Nats experience is normally, like 65 months. Sorry for the lack of lights, dude. Nothing works today, including my co-hosts. Hey Troy, happy birthday, bro. I hope it was a good one. Did you also turn 30 yesterday? No, you're old. Yeah, it was Troy's birthday. Everyone wish Troy a happy birthday, please. Right. I think that was 30. I think that was all the news that I had this week. It's going to be a pretty short podcast. You know, I appreciate you guys coming to say howdy, and we will have obviously, hopefully, a couple extra podcast hosts with me when we go live next week. I think in the lead up to Nats, we've got a couple of guests we want to have on board. I was hoping that we'd have like a good regular run of shows over the next few months in the lead up to Nats. So we're starting to shovel some coal into the hype train to get it on the tracks and steaming into Laser Force Space Marines Internationals 2026. Yeah. It's going to be good, man. It's going to be good. Hit me up if you want to go and do fun stuff. I'd like to go and do some fun stuff while we're there. So hit me up if you want to go do fun stuff. We'll go do fun stuff. Whether or not that's disc golf related, laser tag related. I assume that people are going to go to Niagara again. How far is Niagara from Syracuse? Is it like an hour? I think it's about that. It's definitely a worthwhile endeavor. It's worth your time to go and do that. Oh, actually, one other thing. Maybe I'll ask you privately, because we'll talk about that later. Right. Thank you for coming. Thank you for hanging out with me today. Sorry it was just me. Sorry it's a short one. Let you get on with your weekends and stuff. Hopefully we'll have some more laser tag related news, because I didn't get to play this week, and I very much want to go back and play this week. So I think that's everything. If I forgot anything, we'll talk about it in upcoming shows. But yeah, thank you for coming and hanging out with me. We'll see you guys see you guys next week, I guess. Always remember to backtrack, kids, and actually always remember to buy travel insurance, because that's another thing that you most definitely should have in the lead up to Nats. All right, ka kite anō. See you soon. Where's the button? That's the button.